We're going to be talking about a dentist funnel. So if you're a dentist and you're looking on the internet today and you're looking for a business model or framework that works with funnels, this video is specifically for you. But before we get started, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Go ahead and comment below. Let us know what you love about these videos. Also, go ahead and tag a friend that you know is a dentist and can benefit from this value. There's one framework that works, and I want to walk you through that step by step. The first thing we would tackle, the first lesson, is Facebook and Instagram ads. You've heard us say this before, that if you cannot acquire the attention of where people hang out the most, spend the most time on their mobile devices, which is Facebook, which is Instagram, which is TikTok, then you will lose ultimately to your competitors who are spending money or top dollar on the attention to drive their visitations up. So the first thing we would do is take a look under the hood of your advertisement. So if you've already started, that's a good starting place for us to get you unstuck. Let's start with those advertisements. Let's see how much you're spending on cost per click. Let's see how much your conversion rate is. And let's see how we can grow that conversion rate to the industry standard rate of 5 to 10%. If you're just getting started and you say, Rich, I have no idea how to set up any type of paid advertisements, then this is a good video for you, because all you have to do, we've made it convenient for you to click the link below and set up a discovery call. Now that you have tested those ads over and over and over again, all right, and you're trying to figure out how to get unstuck, you're not getting the conversion rate you desire, or you're trying to get your first conversion rate, I would challenge you to start by taking a look, assessing how are you setting up your advertisements on Facebook, on Instagram? How are you setting it up on YouTube, right? And go step by step. Actually take a look at not only what your conversion step is, but also talk about the targeting. The targeting is critical. Some of us are targeting an entire city. Some of us are targeting an entire state. And if you have multiple locations, I understand that you're going to be targeting the entire state, but how do you know if your campaigns are competing against each other? And if you're just getting started, this is critical that you think about or consider when you're setting up your ads, how far are people willing to drive to your clinic? Because that should be the distance that you are running your ads. Now, meaning 5 miles, 10 miles, 25 miles. And if you don't know those numbers, then advertising is probably not the best fit for you. Then next, you want to test those creatives, right? What image do people see? What video do people see that makes them want to take an action? Is it the offer? Is it Invisalign? Is it teeth whitening? Is it veneers? What is it based on your scope of work that you operate on? What is that offer that gets people to take an action? And you got to keep testing that until you know the data validates that. Then you want to send people to a landing page. This is critical. The next step is a landing page or a sales page, because if you send them to a website, chances are you lose them. You lose them to an overwhelm of information that they already have. People already get overwhelmed with information. You want to overwhelm them more on your website? Send them to one single page where they can take an action. This action that we are recommending is a survey, a questionnaire. Once they have that questionnaire completed, then move them to a place where you can have them to schedule a consult. Provide your phone number, tell them what the next steps look like, maybe even put a 1-minute video that explains, hey, my name is Dr. John Doe, and I'm excited that you took action on the offer. Now I want to explain to you what the next steps are when you come and visit us for the first time. I'm sure that will help increase the conversion rate. I want to talk about the results. The results of, hey, Rich, is this proven? Does it work? All right. Have you validated this approach? Yes, time and time and time again. And you know what? What we're looking at right here is a complete quiz. What the cost, just setting expectations on what you could potentially be spending when you get a lead to come through your quiz. But if it was that easy, everybody would be doing it, right? How do we know that we can get a patient into the door? Well, give me the next 45 seconds to explain this complicated process. Okay. The first thing that you want to do when you are driving traffic, okay, we've already walked through this process. We've already got them past the thank you page. But the next step is you want to add a tag. So if you're using some type of CRM, some type of patient management system, what you want to do is add a tag that notifies the front office or who's following up with that lead. Move that lead carefully through a pipeline of setting appointment. That is the only next step, is to get them to set an appointment and actually get them to show up. And we have a framework for this that we can go over in a discovery call and see if it makes sense to implement a process like this that helps them ultimately get the butts in your chairs. All right. So I'm going to offer an invitation. I told you I would only be a few minutes, but this is the framework that we use. Yes, it looks complicated on paper, but let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, the whole objective here is to simplify this process and use a proven approach or process that works for not only others, but also for yours too. And if that's you and you are moved to set up a discovery call with us, we're going to ask that you click the link below. Go ahead and take action, and we will see you on that discovery call.